You might get a pop-up. All right, so now we are recording for all of our friends who aren't able to make it live. If you guys have joined us from our 8 days of giveaway party, you guys get an entry into today's giveaway. Actually, it's from me. I'm going to be giving some raspberry habanero sauce, and I actually will show you how I use that too. What is really great is if you're not in that 8 days party, you still can join. We just started today. So if you don't have that link, you don't know where to find that, reach out to your consultant so that they can add you, because we want you in that group. We are giving stuff away for 8 days. So we are so happy you're here tonight. I am going to throw it over to my friend Kim, and she is going to show off some products and make some cake.
Thanks, Erin. Okay, so I'm gonna make one of our pan premixes. This is the caramel latte bread. And if you are like me and the first thought is, I don't really like coffee, go ahead and put that thought aside, because I legitimately don't like coffee and I love this bread. It's got a hint of a latte flavor, but the caramel really comes through. Okay, so I'm gonna use one of my plastic mixing bowls. These are my very favorite bowls. I have 2 sets of them because I'm obsessed. There are 3 different sizes, and as you can see, they nest nicely together so they don't take up extra storage space. I'm going to use the large one today. So for this mix, it's super easy. You just preheat your oven to 350, and then I'm going to use this package, which has an easy rip, nice and easy for me. And then you do 2 eggs if you eat eggs. I am actually allergic to eggs. And so if you are egg free or like me allergic to them, the easiest substitute is a 1/4 cup of unsweetened applesauce for each egg. And what I do is I keep these little applesauce cups in that you buy in like the multi-packs. I buy these and keep these handy because this is about a 1/4 cup. So I just guesstimate that it's roughly even. So I'm going to do 2 of those. And then that way I don't have to worry about my applesauce for however long in between eggs. And then I've got a 1/2 cup each of oil and water. I just thought it'd be fun to go ahead and pre-measure them together in our easy read cup. And that's it. That's all the ingredients that go in there. So I'm going to use my mix and scraper. If you don't have one of these are amazing. And they come in several different sizes. These are great stocking stuffers, or you could tie it to, you could actually tie it to one of the mixes and give that as a gift. And so I'm just going to use this, but you can see it's got kind of a scooped thing. And so it's like a spoon and a scraper all at once. And they are resistant to melting, staining, all of the things. Like you can buy the cheap ones if you want, but you're going to buy them 70 times. This one is like 3 years old and it looks like the day that I bought it. So as you can see, I'm just mixing it. You don't want to go too far. I just want to make sure it's all mixed up, but look how delicious that looks. It already smells like caramel in my kitchen, and that's awesome. So you could obviously do this as a loaf of bread in the stone loaf pan, which is what I normally do if I'm just going to like bake it up on Sunday and eat it all week. But I'm actually going to take these for treats to work. I've been treating my coworkers this week with like candied nuts and caramel popcorn and stuff. So this is tomorrow's treat. So I'm going to use the brownie pan. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lightly grease it. So this is our kitchen spritzer. I use olive oil in it. There's lots of different options. You can do whatever your favorite is, but whichever you do, you want to keep it below this fill line because that leaves air at the top to create the pressure. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pump this until it's resistant. And then it has a spray nozzle. So I haven't bought that spray stuff that starts with P and rhymes with Sam. I haven't bought it since I got the kitchen spritzer, which is awesome because it has extra chemicals in it. And then you just spray it and it's all greased up. Okay. Now, the other important thing though, is you have to burp the spritzer, which means when you're done, you just turn the nozzle. You hear that hiss? It lets the pressure out. If you forget to do that, you'll know because it will bulge eventually. But you also can tell because You just see how easily my lid went back on? That tells me I let the pressure out. All right, so I'm just going to use my medium scoop, and I'm just going to scoop in. There are 4 sizes of these scoops, and so they're perfect for all of your baking, but you can see the little inside perfectly cleans out. This allows you to do like even little breads like I'm doing, even cookies, even pie filling, however it is that you want to use it, so that everything bakes at the same time. So if you've ever baked and had like one cookie that was crisp and one cookie that wasn't done, it's because they weren't even. So if you use the scoop, that just makes sure that they'll cook evenly. And then I'm going to throw all of the things that I used today, except the spritzer because it's not empty, into the dishwasher. And I'm going to finish this up, but I'm going to pop it over back to Erin. But I'm going to finish filling this up, and I'm going to bake it for about 10 minutes in the brownie pan. And then I'm going to check it because it will take somewhere between 10 and 20 minutes probably. And so I'll just start checking it at 10 minutes to see when it's done. So I'll show you the finished products when it's all done.
All right. I love that. Wyatt here in the back was like, oh, we need to make some caramel latte bread because he loves it. And I do too. The breads are such an amazing gift too, to give someone, especially those people that you don't know who to get something for, maybe a teacher, your post office worker. They're just a really nice, fun gift. Consumable gifts are great. So I think, Julie, are we ready for our first giveaway?
It's just right here. Y'all can be here. See, he runs this route. This way.
I'm not
Just
sure
give
who
me
to need to mute. Let me mute someone first. Okay, now you should be good to go.
I'm thinking I just need a second to put everybody in here.
All right, while you do that, I'm gonna say what we have. The first giveaway is to be a seasoning packet. This is the Dijon mustard seasoning packet. These little packets I actually get in a subscription called Taste Buds, and it's something that comes to my door every month. And I love that because there's new recipes and new seasoning packets, and sometimes they actually have ones that are not even available on the website or haven't even been released yet. And so we get the privilege to get these and try out some of these awesome seasonings that may come in the next season. And I love Taste Buds as a gift too, because like that person who has everything on their list, you know, they like to cook, but you don't know what they still need. Taste Buds would be an amazing gift to have at their door. So let's see who our winner of this is. Are you ready, Julie?
Just a sec. I forgot I have to have it on my phone too.
Oh,
Looking
you're
at
good.
the computer.
You can share your screen. I can share if you want to do that. Make your spotlight. So there's a share screen. And the other thing that I will be demoing and why it's standing next to is our Pop and Stir. So let me know in the comments, have you seen our Pop and Stir yet in action? I would have to say that this is my favorite fall product. If you have another favorite fall product, let me know what your favorite fall product is. All right, so Julie's able to share her
Can you
screen.
see it?
Yeah, we can.
All
We're
right.
gonna see.
All right, we'll find the first winner.
Lisa, I think.
Yeah.
Yay! Perfect. All right, Lisa, you'll have to get your address to your consultant that invited you to this group, or if you are a consultant, reach out to myself or Katie. You can find us on Facebook too. So I am going to throw it over to another Lisa. So we have a Lisa that won, and then I'm going to remove your spotlight here, and we're going to show her.
I'll throw it away. I figure out where it is.
I know.
Hello.
They mute you. Sorry.
Oh, hey, I got a thumbs up. Some fun stuff happening. I have no idea why all of those graphics happen, but we're gonna roll with it. Okay, so I want to thank everybody for coming tonight. What I'm going to show off tonight is our prep and store system. I also have our crinkle cutter. I've got some other random things. I'm going to be cutting up some vegetables. As everybody is getting ready for the holidays, and when it comes to like bringing dishes places, the easiest thing for me usually is to just prep up some veggies and some dip. So I'm going to just show you how I use my prep and store system. It is on sale right now. So I'm not sure if everybody has seen all of our holiday deals, but the prep and store system is a part of our holiday deal. You can get it for $189. Or if your consultant is also joining in on the 8 crazy days of giveaways, they potentially might have an additional discount for you. So if you have any questions on how to get the prep and store system at a lower price, reach out to your consultant and they can help you. So how the prep and store system works is, again, you have the cutting board. And I'm not sure if you can see here, but there's 2 different little wire racks that are on each of the sides. So these can actually come off and move. So you could have 2 of them right here. You could have 1 on this side, 1 here. You could have them each on the sides. Completely up to you. You can change them around. And the prep and store system also comes with 5 containers. So you can see that I've got 3 containers that fit nicely in this little fridge container. And then I also have 2 here that I can utilize as my garbage disposals is what I call them. All of the containers also come with a divider. So these dividers actually come out. And again, if you're going to put 2 different things in here, then you can go ahead and you can use the divider. They also come with, and I didn't think about this as I put in my cucumbers already, but on the bottom here, there's a drip tray. So again, if you have anything that has liquid, usually when it comes to like tomatoes or anything like that, that's going to drip some liquid. It's nice to have these drip trays so that you don't have your vegetables or your fruits sitting in that liquid. And again, all these containers come with that. They also obviously come with lids that also have vent holes or a vent slider here. So lots and lots of awesome things with the prep and store system. One other thing that I want to cover before I start cutting some stuff up is this tray also has the ice packs, just like our cool and serves. So again, I throw these in the freezer and I keep them in the freezer all the time. I actually use these ice packs for my lunch boxes too, because they're super nice to be able to just throw in there and they fit nicely. And I obviously don't have to have any other random ones, right? So if you're going to have any of your items out from your prep and store system for quite a while, you can put those ice packs in the bottom. And again, these containers fit nicely in there. So again, after everything's all prepped, throw it into the fridge. When you're ready to take it anywhere, you take it out, and this is all you have to grab, which is super nice. So, okay, what I'm going to show you next is I'm going to just chop up some of this cucumber. Again, I'm using our crinkle cutter, and you can use your rapid prep mandolin. You can use a knife, obviously anything to be able to cut up the cucumber. What I really like with the crinkle cutter is obviously it has some of like the ridges on it, which I think is super fun to be able to have anytime that I'm going anywhere and entertaining. And what I did first is I cut off the end. I'm not sure if you can see it already, but I've got the end sitting in my garbage disposal over here. Because of course, that's what the prep and store is for. All right. And again, how I'm using the crinkle cutter is I'm just rocking it back and forth a little bit. And again, once I'm all done with that, I'm just going to throw it right over there. And again, I'm going to throw all of my cucumbers in my dish that I already have. I also love that our crinkle cutter comes with the guard. Actually, a lot of our cutting utensils come with the guards. So when you're storing them, you don't have to worry about throwing them in the drawer and again, accidentally like stabbing yourself. So that would be something that would be a problem for me. So I love that. The next thing that I'm going to prep for you is 1 carrot. So I actually went into my fridge today to get all of my carrots out so that I could prep them. And I realized that my kids took all of my carrots for the bunny and I only have 1 left. So we're going to roll with it. I'm not sure if you know this, but when you shred or peel your carrots, you're actually supposed to leave the peeler on your item and just move it back and forth. It actually goes way quicker. So watch how this goes. I'm just leaving the peeler and again, moving the carrot all around and look at how quick and easy that peeled. Super nice. I'm actually going to keep, again, I have my little garbage disposal, but I'm going to give those to the bunny. Our bunny loves carrots. That is his favorite. Go figure, right? And I'm just getting some of the stuff off at the end here. So again, I'm going to go ahead and scoop that into my garbage. I'm going to use my crinkle cutter again. I'm just going to cut off the ends. And again, cut these like so. Cut them in half. And again, I love using this for just the extra little added effect. Be careful when you are doing the crinkle cutter because they do roll. You don't want to cut yourself. So there's my 1 carrot. You know, I got what, 8 pieces out of that. All right, so the next thing that I'm going to do is going to be our peppers. So I'm going to use our quick slice for the peppers. If you guys haven't seen the quick slice before, I love it. Again, this is one of those items that you want to rock back and forth, not just push down. I'm also going to utilize our scoop and serve. So first, again, I'm just going to cut off the end. Again, garbage goes over here. And our scoop and I'm sorry, our somebody help me, scoop loop. Thank you. Again, it's got the little teeth kind of on it, and there's a small side and there's a big side. I love this for carving pumpkins, but also taking all the seeds and ribs out of our pepper. So again, I'm just going to loop it in here, put it into my garbage disposal that I've got. I use the little side in order to scrape out all of the ribs if it doesn't come out all at once. And again, tap it to get all the seeds out.
You're
and look at
my
that.
what?
All clean, which is awesome. So I'm going to cut this in half. And again, I'm going to show you how we utilize the quick slice. So I just put it up like this. And again, I'm going to rock it. I'm not going to use any pressure. I'm just going to rock it back and forth. And there we've got all of our pieces. Super cool, huh? Oh, I've got a couple big pieces here that I need to put back through, but I'm going to move away from this and I'll cut those up here in a little bit, the rest of them. But the last thing that I just wanted to talk about was all of the different seasonings that we have for dips. So we've got a French onion dip. This one is my favorite. All you need is 1 tablespoon of this seasoning, and you can use sour cream, Greek yogurt, or mayo. I also use this for just seasonings like steak, potatoes. I love this seasoning. We also have a garden vegetable dip. Same thing. It's 1 tablespoon of this mix, and you can do it with Greek yogurt, with sour cream, or mayo. We've also got Green Goddess. One tip with our Green Goddess is it says to mix 2 tablespoons of this mix with your Greek yogurt, sour cream, mayo. I highly recommend starting with 1. And it's to 1 cup. I'm sorry. All of these are 1 cup of mayo, sour cream, Greek yogurt to 1 tablespoon. And then the last one that we have is the guacamole mix. I highly recommend this for any type of avocados or guacamole that you want to have. I also like it for vegetables and being able to dip because it has again, it's the same thing. It's 1 avocado to 1 tablespoon of the guacamole mix. And it's got like a hint of lime already in there. You don't have to put anything else with it, and it is so good. I actually had a vendor show, and I brought the guacamole mix with some chips and with some vegetables for people to try. And I sold so many of these. So I highly recommend it. If you're looking for any other gifts for people, again, these different dips are fantastic. So I think, Erin, that's all that I have. I'm going to throw it back to you.
All right, sorry, I had to find myself. There's so many people. I love it. I think that we're gonna do another giveaway, but before I do that, I want to show you this pop and stir. So this pop and stir has become our family's favorite snack maker. So we have it makes popcorn, some really good like movie theater popcorn, and then we also like to make seasoned peanut, candied nuts, and these cashews we did the other day with our French toast popcorn seasoning mix, and they were so good. All right, and my helper came back, so he's gonna help us make some oyster crackers. When I was younger, probably like his age, my mom made this Orvin Redenbacher ranch seasoned oyster crackers. And so I had this idea to make some in our pop and stir, and it is so easy and so quick. I actually use the same recipe that you would use if you were making seasoned nuts. And that's just going to be 1 cup of the oyster crackers. And then we're going to do 1 teaspoon of oil. I have my oil and vinegar dispenser. So I just squeezed it up to the 1 teaspoon. Sorry, if you wanted to do that for us. So I think we can here. We're gonna get rid of these oyster crackers. All right, so we've got 1 cup that we're gonna throw in there, and then we're gonna do 2 teaspoons. Now for the seasoned nuts, it said 1 to 2 teaspoons, but I have found that I like 2 teaspoons. If you're using like a seasoning that was a little stronger, and maybe want to try the 1 teaspoon first and then see if you need more, but we'll do 2 teaspoons of our ranch seasoning mix. So there's 3 different popcorn seasoning mixes. The newest one is smoked Gouda. So you get them in a pack of 3, but you could totally separate these for 3 individual gifts. They would make great stocking stuffers and really fun for the popcorn lovers in your life. But there are other uses besides popcorn that you can put the seasoning on. We have done the smoked Gouda on oyster crackers, but it's also good on chicken, and we've done ranch chicken. Did you put it in the middle? Okay. So 3 ingredients, and then we're gonna just switch it to the got it? Okay, nuts. So it's either pop or nut. And this gets hot, so you gotta take your arms away. I do recommend with oyster crackers, because they're flat, to kind of flip them as they come around, and that turns them over so that each side gets brown. You don't really need to do that with the nuts because they'll kind of spin, they're a little rounder. But these you do just let go around. It's only gonna take about 4 minutes. So while those are cooking, I want you to be careful though, because it is hot, remember? We are going to make our raspberry habanero Christmas tree. So each appetizer that I love to bring, just because I'm like addicted to our raspberry habanero sauce, is you just take a block of cream cheese, and I'm going to make it into a Christmas tree on our beautiful platters that are on sale. So don't, you're gonna keep doing that. He wanted to make the Christmas tree and stir, but we can only do one, right? So I'm gonna take this block and just put it on my board here, and we are going to cut the Christmas tree shape by cutting it at a diagonal on this rectangle part. So it's gonna go a diagonal here. I have just a coated knife It is a little bit soft, but not too much. And then I have a little scraper here just to separate it. So now we have 2 triangles. And I'm gonna take our beautiful little tray here. This set is on sale today. So I really think you should go and get this. It's on sale for $59. I think it's regularly $80. So you're getting a good saving. It's our stoneware and it's glazed. So you can actually cook on this in the oven, but they make beautiful trays for presenting things. I have used these for multiple occasions. So I'm going to take one of these little triangles and I'll put it in the middle of the tray. Then I'm going to do the other one. I'm going to flip it over so that it makes the other side of my Christmas tree. There you go. So now we have a kind of a triangle. And then you just form it together with your little spatula here so that the lines go together and covers them up. That's why it needs to be just a little bit soft.
I think they're ready, Mom.
Are you doing good on there?
Yeah, I think they're
They're
ready.
getting brown, maybe just a little bit more. You can actually take your knife too and make little like cutouts. If you want to get fancy down the side, so we can do that on each side. And that's just going to make it a little bit. You can make this a double Christmas tree with another block of that cream cheese. So I'm going to show you what I have so far. Basically just triangle. We're going to decorate it though with our raspberry habanero sauce. And this sauce is also good on chicken. It's good on pork, a wing dipping sauce too. And I am not a spicy person, so habanero might scare you. That when I think of habanero, I'm like, that's scary to me. But the raspberry balances it, and it's really not that spicy. So I'm gonna just do a little bit here. Brand new jar here. I'm gonna spread it around, and it does take a whole lot. Yeah, that looks good. And then for fun, I have some pretzels, and I like to serve this with wheat thins. You could be fancier if you want to, but I'm gonna just take 2 little pretzels and make a little stem on the bottom of my Christmas tree. And then we are going to just put the little wheat thins around it. He's gonna eat a pretzel. And this is seriously, guys, the easiest dessert, but everybody's gonna be coming back for it. I can show you. Want to see them, or you just want to leave them? So there, this is. Oh, he was ready to eat it. My Christmas tree, little raspberry habanero tree sample, and it's not too spicy. Better show off the ranch too. So while I still have you, before I switch back, I want to go over a couple more things that are on sale just today that are my favorites that I really think everybody should get. These are really great stuffing stuffers. And think about the people. Was it good?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he liked it. So you can be my other raspberry habanero. These would be great in a stocking, and it is the zester and grater, adjustable zester and grater. And we use it for Parmesan cheese and limes and lemons, zesting. And then our sauce whisk, which is at an angle and makes the perfect gravy. And it's really good to whisk up because it's silicone. You can use it in any pan. So I love these. And then I also love our 3-piece stainless steel mixing bowl set. This is also on sale. It comes with lids. This is like one of those things you have a little ball that comes out. Here's another one. Then I'm gonna have one more in here. Here's the third one. And actually you could separate these 2 as gifts if you wanted to. Make your gift giving go farther by separating them out. But I use these all the time as well as I use our so Kim showed you the awesome brownie pan. We also have a waffle stick pan on sale. We have made little pizza sticks in here. Last one, we have a mini loaf pan, and this is on sale too. And this would be a great gift for the bakers in your life. But it also is fun to make mini meatloaf in here. And our large muffin tin, we like to use that for egg bakes. Remember the large muffin tin? So all of these pans are on sale for today only. And it's definitely something that I would get for the people who are on the list this holiday season. We are going to go back to Kim if she's ready. If she's not, then we'll do another drawing.
I am ready, and I actually have the matching bowl as you, and it has what's left of my caramel popcorn I made last night. That was a
Okay.
huge hit at work.
I got to spotlight you so everyone can see.
All right, so here's my finished bread, and you can kind of tell. So I did use my cake tester and releaser, and you can see it came out nice and clean. When I poked my hole in it, you can see my hole. But I like on the brownie pan, you can also tell because it starts to release from the edges, and that's a good sign that it's done. And then I just used my little teal mini scraper to pop these suckers out. I'm at a weird angle, so ignore that. And then ta-da, and then easy cleanup. I might actually make a little glaze to put on the ones for work just to take it up a notch, but they really are good just the way that they are. But I'm gonna make a little glaze. We'll see what happens. Think we're ready for a drawing, Erin.
I love it. Sounds good. I'm going to spotlight myself. So we have one more drawing. And I think, Julie, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Okay, go ahead. I'll show you what I'm giving away first. The beautiful 3-piece flexible cutting mats. I use these all the time. I have the large ones and the small ones. They're great for in a camper or a small area. You definitely don't need a lot of room for these flexible cutting mats. Let's see who the winner is.
Here we go. Woo. Laria. Not sure who that is. I don't have a last name.
Lovick.
Congratulations, Laria. Make
Thank
sure to reach out to me or your consultant so that we can get your information to get you your flexible cutting mat. All right, Jesse, did we have any questions?
No questions so far.
Okay. Well, great. We are so thankful that all of you came tonight. If you want to see more products and more demos and more of us, I hope that you do join our 8 days of Christmas giveaway discount party extravaganza. If you need that link to get into the group, make sure to contact your consultant. And if you think that this is fun, what we're doing, and maybe want to add a little joy to your life this holiday season, we would love to have you on our team as a consultant. Just talk to whoever invited you here and say that you are interested, and we will welcome you to this family that I like to call our Pampered Chef family with open arms, because we are welcome. Everyone's welcome. So I thank you again for joining. If there is no other questions, we'll see you back in the party. Thank you.